Hey guys, I'm Greg. Welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews. Let's go check out see what's in the fridge today. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. Today's beer is from New Holland. This is their Imperial Hatter India Pale Ale. This is a pretty strong beer. Let me read what it's got on the back here. An assertively dry hop nose is followed by a bitter symphony of flavor. Bold hop character with lively grapefruit notes, pairings, spicy heat, citrus, aged blue cheese. I don't know if they're trying to say the pairing is blue cheese or spicy heat or what the hell they're going on there. But alcohol is 9.38 ABV on this. I've got 9.4 on the chart here, so pretty strong beer. Excuse me. It is brewed by the New Holland Brewing, and they're out of Holland, Michigan. And it is an American Double / Imperial Ale, Imperial IPA. 9.40 ABV, pretty strong, year-round serving. This bottle is the freshest one I could get my hands on, and this is vintage 2010. So with year-round serving note, I don't know if they do that at the end of the hop growing season or when exactly it's produced. So this is the freshest bottle I could get my hands on. The food pairing for this cuisine would be barbecue. The cheeses on this one would be peppery, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue. Your more stronger cheeses, I mean, especially with an imperial or a double here. I mean, the stronger the dish, the more it's going to be able to take that. Gorgonzola and Limburger even. So the meat is game, grilled meat, and salmon. You know, stronger dishes there. And the glassware, snifter, tulip, oversized wine glass, chalice, got the Duvel glass. One of my favorites for these stronger beers. And it said it can be, you know, cellared for extended periods. So with 9%, definitely the alcohol is going to let it keep, but. And you know how I feel about the IPAs. Even though it's a double or an imperial, it's going to lose its hoppiness over time. So, man, I would really have liked to have got this a couple of weeks after it was put in the bottle. So, I'll keep my eye out for the 2011, and as soon as it hits the shelves, I'll pick up another one and I might re-review it. This is the first time I've seen it, and I picked it up, and this is what I got. So. I don't know when it's done. If anybody's got any information on that, guys, give me a heads up. They put this out in September or exactly what month of the year they do it. So let's get it in the glass and see what we got. As far as I'm concerned, it's already been cellared longer than it should have been. All right. Didn't pour a really big head at all. I mean, it's an Imperial, so. A lot of times those bigger beers, alcohol, you won't get a big head. I mean, I probably should have poured a little bit more aggressive down the center, but I didn't. It is not exactly super clear. It may have a chill haze on it, but it's semi-cloudy, let's put it that way. And it is a darker amber, almost, not to the red ale tint, but it's just so cloudy it makes it look darker. So with that being said, and the head that was on it is gone now. I mean, it's basically dissipated completely. It's not even covering the top of the beer now, so let's get a nose on it. Yeah, I mean, this should have a super hoppy aroma to it. I mean, it's just I'm getting the alcohol, and I'm getting the sweet malt, and I'm getting some hops there. But I'm not getting the hops that I should be getting for a double IPA. Just a little citrusy. And just a tad of grapefruit. Not a whole lot. Wow. That's a little on the disappointing side on the nose. So let's see if the taste is going to bring it up some. Cheers, everybody. It's not bad, but it leaves a lot to be desired. I mean, if you don't have to pay an arm and a leg for this beer, it'll get you there in a hurry, being 9%. If it's not a bad tasting beer, being a double IPA, it's going to be on the more bitter side because of the hops they use to match up with that much malt that they're getting the sugars out of. So it's not bad. I mean, it's an above average beer, but I mean it's just barely. I mean, I'm just barely saying it's above average. And this is my first impression here. That's the first time I've ever had this. I've had the Mad Hatter, but I've not had the Imperial Hatter. And the Mad Hatter didn't blow my socks off or my hair back at all. So it's just not up to the style. I should have a lot more flavor for that much alcohol, and yeah, I'm definitely going to need to redo this when the 11 comes out. If anybody out there, my subs, know when this beer came out, what month in 2010 it came out, that would probably explain the reason why it's lost so much of its hop characteristic over time. So especially if it come out at the end of the season, September through November, and I've had it 6-8 months here, so it will lose some of that. So I don't know what else to say, but we're going to let it warm up. It's right out of the fridge, and if it gets any better, you'll know in a couple of seconds. I'll be right back, guys. Hi guys, thanks for sticking around. Got just a little bit left in the glass here. This is slightly above average beer, like I said. It's not blowing my hair back tonight, but it's not bad. I mean, I don't think I would seek this beer out, but it's not bad. It's not a bad beer. It's a slightly above average beer. With that being said, final chug. It just doesn't fit. It's having the potent double taste, and it doesn't fit the style to me. It's more of a strong single than actually an Imperial or a double. Even a 9.40. I'm just not getting the taste that I should get. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna give it a 6. It is a B beer as far as I'm concerned. It's not an A beer. It's a B beer. Ray Beer has a 96 overall, which technically would be an A beer, but they have a 61 in the style. So there are some people there that's got some problems with the beer being in that style. So I mean, I'm kind of agreeing with that. It's a decent beer, but it doesn't ring my bell as being a good Imperial or a double IPA. And it says 2010 on it. Then they put another batch out in December. It still says 2010 on it. And you don't drink that beer until January or February or even March or even later, like right now of 2011. It's going to taste different. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, the stouts even the stouts are going to be just a tad different. They're going to be a little more complex, and they may taste a lot different than when they were bottled, especially if they're a strong 9 or 10%. So I'm rambling on. It just didn't do it for me, guys. So if you've had this beer, let me know. Give me some comments back on this one. I've had it, I liked it, I disagree with you, I loved it. I want to see what you got to say. So give me some comments back on this. As always, guys, rate, comment, subscribe, and I hate to keep preaching, but sometimes I do that, especially after drinking a 9% beer. What do you think? Let's go see what's in the fridge tomorrow. Come on back.